Hello everyone. Well, you asked for it, so here it is. This is, oh yeah, there's a Roomba. This is the room where I film, and this is my vanity. And I just finished filming. Oh, better remove this phone from here. This is my old phone. Told you all I got a new one. And so that is my vanity where I film. That light on the top, I just put it on for this. I don't usually use it. So that is some of my perfume collection. Huh. Hi. And there's some face sprays and of course collection. I'm very big in crystals and stones. Maybe one day I'll share it with you all. And on top of that, I have a lot of stone necklaces and things like that. I don't know if you're interested, but you know, I'm very big on quartz. You can see here. This is clear quartz, and then this is pink, and well, all kinds of nice crystals. So this is my vanity. And of course, in the other room, I had the box lights and everything else, but in here is just the ring light and the window. So, yeah, that's my backyard. There you have it. Nice and green. Although this is not the best time for me to show green, but there's the palm trees. And that's how beautiful, you see those flowers over there. Well, I'm detouring as usual, so let's go back to the vanity. So maybe I can organize a little bit. I don't know if I'll do it here in camera. Why don't we do sort of, this is overall, and then perhaps we can do door by door in shorter videos. So what do we got here? As you heard me say, I prefer my brushes to be covered because of the dust, the animals, and all that. So this is what I showed you before with all my eye brushes, and then this is face brushes. And then they're full with rice, because that way it's very easy for me just to insert them however I want. This one is, of course, my collection of Charlotte Tilbury. There's the Pat McGraths. And here's very natural, sort of everyday. The Lake Bells, this is Chantecaille, there's some Chanel, there's some Givenchy, there's some NARS. Of course, the collection of nude lip liners. They're all very similar, mostly Pat McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury, Natasha Denona, the Sisley, Victoria Beckham. And then some more neutrals, minis of Charlotte Tilbury, some with labels, as I explained before, because it was very hard for me to read. And then what do we got here? This little tray is more lip liners of more bold colors like reds and fuchsias and things like that. And then we have some lip brushes. And then we have eyebrows. So this is some of the eyebrows. This is in Natasha Denona, which I haven't pulled out. This is the Glossier eyebrow pencil. Patrick Ta gel, which I will toss this, is dry. These are some of the Surat, and so that's what we got there. Here are more face brushes. Oh, this too I need to put away. I need to do something with it. So this is more face brushes, which will go through what do I use each, what do I have it for, things of that nature. The brushes are sort of divided because I have these ones that use most of the time, and then I have these ones that use for specific things, and then I have another one for powder. You'll see. So let me give you a tour. What do I have? Oh, foundations and tinted moisturizers and things like that are in my bathroom, because when I do the my skincare, then I do the foundation right after. But if you've been following me, you know I just got this, the foundation And so I put it there with the Beauty Blender, which I just did a video on the comparison with the Sephora sponge, if you want to see that. This is glosses, my Charlotte Tilbury corrector, which you know I use every day. These are glosses. These are not the most used. I think these are more the flavor ones. This is mostly Charlotte Tilbury. There's some MAC in there, but it's mostly Pat McGrath. They're the Natasha Denona. Oh, where are the Natasha Denona? They're supposed to be here. Is it this ones? Yeah. So Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, and Charlotte Tilbury are in here. My favorites. And this MAC, because it was a very different color. And then here is all the extras. I have the Tower 28, which are great. I have some, I think this is Too Faced, yeah. Of course, the Fenty, I have different colors. Sephora, Hourglass, things of that nature. And then, of course, here I have the Lisa Eldridge, some of them that I own. There's another ones over here. This is the Patrick Ta. This is the Westman Atelier. So for me, glosses, I like them up here so I don't forget I have them, and then I can just pull the one I need. And in here I have mascaras and samples. Of course, my lip gloss that I use for everything. Another gloss. So this one is still things that will dry soon, and I'm trying out. This is where I pull when we're doing a video and I just need a mascara. This is it. So maybe I should put this in here. And so then we have here, this is sort of a little bit by brand. So we have the Chanel. All of this is Chanel. And then we have some of the Bobbi Brown. Oh, this is more Chanel, Dior, Bobbi Brown. So they're different sort of colors. I have here a Pat McGrath. Why did I put this one here? I don't remember why this one is here. Probably it's one of the times that I say, oh, I can't find something. And then I find it is right here. Omni. Oh, probably because it's a neutral color. What I have here is mostly, well, the Chanel because of the brand, but mostly colors that are sort of neutral, like the neutral rose or beige. These ones can be very also natural, meaning it's not the bold lipstick colors, like the bold red and things like that, except, of course, if it is by the brand. So here you will find the 999 because it's Dior. But this one, the Ruby, the Babe of Bobbi Brown. This is the gingerbread. You remember that gingerbread thing from Too Faced? I loved it. I have the blush and the eyeshadows, things like that. This is Clé de Peau. I forgot I had this. I should put this with the other. You'll see in a minute. Anyhow, so this is more neutral everyday, but more lipstick-like. Of course, yeah, there's no lip balms. These are still all lipsticks, but very practical every day. Those over there are obviously by brand, and this one are also natural everyday, but more lip balm, more softer looks. These ones are a little more lipstick. And then, of course, I got here all the Lisa Eldridge collection. I only have one lipstick that got away. I think I mentioned it before, that she hasn't brought it back. And then, of course, all her blushes. This one burst, so the blush comes out of there, so that's why it's upside down. But I do it like that so I can see the colors. And then, of course, I have the Charlotte Tilbury, the bronzer, 2 blushes, and the highlight. Very loved by everybody. I really don't use them that much, but of course, I think they're great products. I don't know why I don't use them that much, but I don't. And then here I have some bold reds, just because they're close to the also bold colors from Lisa Eldridge. So I just thought the reds, the NARS. You know, surprised that Rita is not there. There's another NARS red bold that I like. But in here I have the lip liners that correspond with this collection, and some, I mean, even if I bought the Makeup Forever, for example, this one correlates to one of the lipsticks of Lisa Eldridge. back when she hadn't come out with her lip liners, she recommended like this one with one of hers. And so all of this really corresponds to this or to a bolder lip like reds. I do have another tray full of lip liners, but that's pretty much one of the basics. And then I have here, this one started with the channel, this one, and I still don't love it here. It's on my way, but it's very useful. So why do I have this here? Obviously, I got all the Victoria Beckham eyeliners. If you watch my channel, you know I bought the set, so I use them all the time. And then I have most of the eyebrow things that I utilizing right now. I mean, I did mention I have that other drawer full of eyebrow stuff. But this is what I'm trying at this moment or use the most. So you see this. I'm surprised I don't find, oh yeah, the Chanel, these liners. And then, of course, you will find the, Westman Atelier here. So Westman Atelier. So this is all brows and my lash curler. And then samples of eyebrow gels, mascara, primer, eyebrow gel, Tom Ford gel. So this is kind of the brows that I'm using currently. And then, of course, some lip balm, natural, Neewer, you know, the Chanel La Pause. This is the lip tints that is very enjoyable just before going to bed or something, you know, very good. I mean, I guess this ones go with all the new that I've been trying lately, but I just like to have them here. What's the Merit and things of that nature. There's some glosses. So these are even lighter. So I do have some lip balms that I show you over here. These ones have a little more color. This one's over here. And so these ones are really like the bare minimum. You know, there's the Clinique and some of the oil gloss and things. This is very nurturing, bare minimum. And then the basics. Concealer, I have here the Chanel, the Fabric. You know, this is the new Tom Ford lipstick, the very bold fuchsia. If you remember, I was so into it. So things like that. Then, of course, you have the new Bridgerton 2 and the 2 of Chantecaille that I told you I like to have it in my vanity and look at it. I really like it. This is the mirror I found recently. So what do I have in these doors? My God, this is not even getting into the doors, girls. I mean, this might take a couple of videos. So what I got here, this is all eyeliners of the ones that I use mostly, which is interesting. The ones that are very wearable. I mean, I guess there's some blue in there, but these are not like really colorful. I guess the green, but in the neutral realm. Liquid liners. This is very supposed to be black, brown, burgundy, but then of course it added with these blues and things like that. Then the next one, I have iPods, Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury, the Chromium liquid you see over here. And then these are kind of eyeliners, eyeliner shade, eye shades sort of thing. So I have the Sisley, the thick ones, the Sisley, the Charlotte Tilbury, the by Terry, some Chanel. So those is more like that creamy shade that I can kind of control everywhere, and they're thicker, the same as the iPods. So this is sort of eyes, and then more eyeliners, and this is the least used. So there's some Urban Decay, some funky colors, some, oh, do you remember this? The, what's it called? Kat Von D. Oh, this one was big, the tattoo liner. This was one of favorite back in the day, I guess before Pat McGrath and things like that. But these are more funkier eyeliners. Gold liquid liner. This is all the Bobbi Brown kind of cream sticks. I have some here, Violet Ink from Dior, and you know, so a little more funky, more playful sort of door. What do I have here? In the bottom, maybe we don't have to go through that. This is a boring door, that's why I have it right there in the corner. But it's mostly foundations. And so you have the, oh no, that's not a good idea at all. That's how makeup breaks. All right, I'll lift it up in a little bit. So here I have the Chanel Sublimage Latent. Probably I'll be decluttering that. I have some primer from Dior Backstage, some foundations. This is the Dear Wise that I really like. Some of the brushes, like this one came with the Sublimage. This one is, do you remember the ID Bare Essentials? This is for the powder of that. So it was very specific. I have the Beckham kind of powder. I don't really like this. This is why this door is kind of hidden. I mean, I do like this, but for the end, this sort of samples that I have from the Backstage foundation and primer and things like that. See, this is another primer. But probably I will be decluttering the Becca, and I'll be decluttering the Chanel Sublimage. I'm glad I remember, because I don't really use them, and I don't think I will use them. I'm so scared of picking that up, guys. Ta-da! Of course, my little slippers are a little dirty. These are the, what do you call it? LG, no, there's a name. Why can I remember? Oh my God, they're little. Oogies. Oogies? All right, did I break this? Okay, let's see. I'm scared to open them up. All right, I guess I can do this another time because I don't think I have, oh, did he break? Whew, saved up the bell. Did this one break? Whew, saved by the bell. All right, so we know they're durable. Thank goodness. So it was like that. And of course, we have the Bridgerton, which we love. The reason this is like this is because I made this to order. But I used to have this and that closer. And so it was just the perfect. I had a lot less wider space with a little bench. And so this one was custom made to fit. But now that I have the channel, I needed more room, and I just thought I'll just spread this out. Nobody will notice. You know, I hear that song from Instagram. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. So there you have it. So this is new and this is new. We'll find out how to put it together. All right. So where were we? So this has also grown. This is for the channel. So this part has grown. Obviously, this part has grown, But then you open this door, and I usually keep all my foundations, like I said at the beginning, in the bathroom. And so I started leaving, of course, the Chanel #1, the Lisa Eldridge, the Drew Drop Foundation. This I have like 3 or 4 bottles, and you'll find them in different spaces because this is one of my favorite foundations. And so I want to find it where I am. So this 3 I left because for the channel, I start putting makeup here, not in the bathroom. So that's why they're here. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. These are some either primers or face mist that I'm supposed to be trying out. Yeah, setting spray. I'm not very big on setting spray. That's why they're here. And then these ones were samples of, who knows, MAC. This is probably some highlighters that are probably dry by now because it was very small sample, and I guess I missed out. I'll have to check. You see that? Yeah, I have to check if they are totally dry by now. So this door, oh, this even break. Oh my God, let's see here. This is what happens when you go into places where you haven't been in a while. Oh, this is even broken. All right, I'll figure that one out, not now. So the importance of this door is this bag came with a Fenty set. And this is where I have all my Westman Atelier. And now I'm adding some very regular favorites. Like here is a cream blush from Charlotte Tilbury. And then there's some of the Merit blushes, cream blushes. So the reason those are there is because when I'm, you know, doing something fast like the Westman Atelier makeup is, these are useful here. So that's why these ones are here. Even though I have a full door dedicated for Charlotte Tilbury, you'll see. But that's why they're here. See, there's another Merit. Because I think Merit is very similar to the whole Westman Atelier. But this is what you'll find. And I really owe most of Westman Atelier line. I mean, most of the tinted, what is it called? The super loaded tinted highlights, most of her blushes, I have 3 of her foundation sticks. And then over here, I put the lid ups, which is more of the highlights of the same brand. So there's the Nectar, there's the Champagne, there's the Natural. Oh, I've been looking for this. Better Than Sex. Now I have 2. I was looking for that. And so, there's more of the biscuit, and you know, these are the ones that I use the most. That's why they're on the right and not on top of that other pile. So in here I have powder brushes for face. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, so you have some Window and some blurring powder brushes, and this is Refer 25 powder. And then, of course, my favorite. This is my favorite. La Mer. This is probably the one I use the most in here. And then this is my Meteorites powder. And then I have here some samples of other colors of that same Meteorites. And then I have this Givenchy powder. This is sort of new. I think I pulled it out before. I don't like it, so I think I'm going to declutter this. I just want to try it with you guys once on camera, and after that I will declutter. I'll make sure that I compare this with Chantecaille and Meteorites, and then you'll see why it's not one of my favorites. But anyhow, so obviously here I have all the finishing powders. Window, I have some MAC, things of that nature. In this drawer, I only count for this foundation, so I count for Westman Atelier and the finishing powder. So I usually just go here. These ones are some, you know, the, what do you call the nudies? The, oh my God. Well, these are sticks. So this was, oh, here's the Vanessa Meyer that I was talking about. The first one that I tried. It's not necessarily a love color. I don't think it goes very well with me, but this was the first that I tried of her, and I really like her formula. I just did a video on her palettes. And then, of course, I tried this because one of you recommended me, if you remember, the Ivorian Skin. This is a Mexican brand. It's made with beets, and it's lip tint. It's pretty good, actually. I haven't used it forever. So anyways, and then this brand, I couldn't figure out what brand is this. I think I found it recently and find out what it was. I think I got this product because I saw it in Goop. You know, the not Gwen Stefani, but the Gwen Paltrow Goop brand. In her website, she had this as a favor, and I think I got it for cream blush and lips. I was never a favorite one. I'm glad I got it, but it never really worked that well for me. And now that everybody got with cream blushes and stuff, well, there you go. So there's that. I don't know if I should go back and forth because these ones are on the top for a reason. So obviously the Westman Atelier, the finishing powder, and the foundation. So this is the reason. And then on the other side, this one are the most used products that I need immediately. So we have, oh my God. So we have the Sisley blush, the pinkish. This is the Rose 2. I really enjoyed it. The Sisley Fido Bronzer, the Chantecaille Finishing Powder. I got the Hollywood from Charlotte Tilbury Bronzing. So the reason I got this here is they're pretty sort of newest products, but they're very basic. The Terra, this is the new one, the duo kind of blush thing. I haven't even used it. But these are sort of very basic, and usually the Dente blush from Dior is here. I have it in my purse right now. But these are very basics that if I'm in a hurry, I don't need to go through the collection and find what I need. Obviously this blush goes with this, and then I have the Dior Dual powder. I have talked to you about it. That is like a secret thing. So I use this again for many reasons. So I have this one, which is more newer, and then I have this one. It's the same, but it's older, a little broken, and actually broke, and I put all the powder in this thing. This is for a dressing. But I put all the powder there because I can still open it up, put the brush in there, and it works. So I'm not going to toss it. Oh, here's this mascara I've been looking for. So this one should go over here. So what I divide is this very in a hurry, just need the blush, the blurring, or the bronzer. This is the door that I go. In here is most of the brushes that are dual. And because they're dual-ended, you know, you can't really submerge them in there. So I keep them here. There's not that many, but some of my favorite. I'm glad I saw this because this goes over here. You see when I'm like, I don't know where it is. I can't find it. That's why. Sometimes I misplace this. So these ones are all very love brushes. Of course, this is a pen, 2 pens. But, you know, foundation, my IT brushes that I talk about all the time. There's the Chanel Dual in there. There is Natasha Denona. So here's something for the eyebrows, you know. So this is my dual brushes, of course, makeup remover. And this is for the face. I'll showcase it once. You know, this turns and massage your face. One of those things. I don't use it that much, but I always say I will. And I have here the lip veils for Westman Atelier, all 3. Again, this is a door where I'm supposed to utilize and use this all the time. This is my Clé de Peau Cream to Powder Foundation. I do use it quite a bit. My Tone 4 Dual Bronzer Illuminating. This is a must in my collection. So here you find kind of the must, right? The ones that I pull in a hurry. Of course, a good mirror. This is my Paris mirror. Something to write notes in. And in here, this is one of my favorite cream blushes. I don't know if they already discontinued it. This is, what is it? Cherry Glow or Berry Glow. This is from La Prairie. Concealer from Clé de Peau. I have talked about this rollerblade being, you know, one of those that you utilize and use all the time for mascara. This is a Makeup Forever, 2 colors that really always can save my life. You know, the all over and then the crease. I have here some Chantecaille Wanners. You know, I have what here? Pingoline and Cheetah. Those 2 are also kind of those basic, in a hurry, always save you. I have here the YSL concealer, of course my Thrive mascara, eyebrow plucker, some lip balms for back in the day where I was not submerged with luxury lip balms. This is Walgreens drugstore kind of lip balm, pomegranate. I used to love this because they had color. Now, so many choices. And of course, the Eyebrow Eye Primer from Rare Beauty, I think is one of my favorites. Marc Jacobs. It's, again, another color like this one where it's a very basic sort of crease. I like this one better, but I bought this on what shade? The Big Omega Shadow. And then this Thrive is brown. So I have the black and the brown. I barely have used this one. I bought it to try it. But, and then I have a clear mascara. Bought it to try it. Don't really like it. Probably decluttering this. I should just leave it out all that I say I'm going to declutter. But I put it back in. So this one is a cover for the Clé de Peau Cream to Powder Blush. You can cover it, but I think I'm way beyond me covering for anything. This is also a brush for the crease. So it's kind of like these basic things, right? I'm in a hurry, no time to go through the whole collection. I can pretty much do a very basic eye from here. So there you have it. I think I'm gonna stop here for now. We sort of did the top and the first two doors. So I don't want to do it like forever and ever. Just so you see a sneak of what's coming. This door is all Charlotte Tilbury. Now it's becoming some Patrick Ta. And then we have, you know, blush and highlights, or face palettes and highlights. And then we have blushes, highlights, and then we have palettes, eyes, more palettes, and then some basic needs. Oh, here's my other beauty blender and some other palettes, eyeshadows. I'm just giving you this very quickly. I'll do another video for some of these doors, but just so you see what's coming. Eyeshadows. Perfumes, some basic things, some more liquid and thin shades. I'll show you in another video. Some lip products that I don't use that much, some backups. Also mascara samples, backups. Oh, here it is, the giveaway. Yay! Oh, you can't see the surprises and some hairs and things, but the eye palette that I promised you arrived and is there. And then some more lip products and some backups, and well, I'll show you in slow in a different thing. So, hey, here I am, yay! So, can you see me there? How? Oh, there. Or there? Okay. So there you have it. Thank you. It's so weird to see myself in the mirror. All right. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the vanity. I hope I was not all over the place. And we can go slower. Let me know. Let me know where you want me to go slower. If you want me to go slower. And if you want to see the rest of the doors. So I'll show you of course, everything else that you saw at the end. And thank you very much for watching. Oh yeah, what did I have here that I was gonna put away? Oh, the Natasha Denona, the 2 palettes. I need to find a place and this I received from Chanel. And the Divine Rose Journal. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner. Please comment down below, thumbs up, and so nice to see you. See you later.